Red Dead Redemption, el único juego de Rockstar que no ha sido reeditado en ninguna otra plataforma. Este juego se quedó en PlayStation 3 y Xbox 360. Es muy raro que a día de hoy, con tanto refrito, tanto remake y tanto reboot y tanta que no hayan relanzado este juegazo. De todas formas, desde hace recientemente poco ya es funcional el gameplay de manera estable con el emulador de Xbox 360. De manera no tan estable, lo dejo más adelante, también con el emulador de PlayStation 3. Os dejaré las configuraciones que tengo yo y ese emulador depende más de la CPU que la GPU. Pero podemos decir que ya es un juego rescatado y se puede jugar de manera estable al 100% en PC. Antes de que me lo pidáis, os voy a mostrar la configuración del juego en el emulador de PlayStation 3, ¿vale? Lo que he cambiado es aquí en GPU, Frame Limit, Anti-Aliasing y Fastest, o sea, lo más rápido posible en lo que es el tema gráfico. Lo demás por defecto. Aquí en Advanced he activado el RSX y aquí donde está el FIFO, Atomic, y le he puesto 200 de delay. Luego lo demás por defecto. Si os funciona este juego o no en el emulador de PlayStation 3 será en gran medida por la CPU que tengáis. O sea, la tarjeta gráfica aquí no es lo que importe, porque este emulador se basa más en el rendimiento de la CPU que de la tarjeta gráfica. Pero aún así, si tenemos que emular este juego, ambos emuladores, tanto el de PlayStation 3 como el de Xbox 360, pueden. Mi recomendación es que si tenéis el juego original en Xbox y lo podéis emular con el emulador de Xbox, el juego es mucho más estable y funciona mucho mejor. En el emulador de PlayStation 3, lo entre comillas bueno que puede llegar a tener es que puedes aplicar algún truco con Cheat Engine y el emulador es más agradable de ver y más agradable de configurar y tocar. Aunque parece que funcione bien en el emulador de PlayStation 3, a veces hay unas caídas de frames como estás viendo aquí que no vienen a cuento, y es que ya lo pone en el mismo emulador. Es un juego inestable. Si os funciona de manera estable es porque tenéis un cacharro gordo con una CPU que funciona bien. Os dejo el gameplay también del emulador XENIA, que es el que funciona más estable en maquinitas patatas como la que tengo yo. Y de esta manera ya es un juego, podemos decir, recuperado, rescatado del pasado y jugable en PC. Espero que os haya gustado el vídeo y nos vemos en otros vídeos.
I, for one, am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
But Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? It hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently. The Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other, and who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
Huh. Darn newcomers.
I don't feel too good.
Marston! Mr. Marston, over here! You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front. All righty, Mr. Marston, let's get.
Nice to see you.
Easy on the spurs now. We don't need to draw undue attention. Come on. I ain't much of a fella for gossip. Whoa!
Slow down!
So it's Fort Mercy you want to visit?
That's right.
Ain't taking nobody up to the fort in a long time. Strange place for a decent fella to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying.
Who said I was a decent fella?
It's been abandoned for years now. Folks say it was built during the Mexican War. All kinds of soldiers around back then.
Why'd they leave?
Well, I ain't entirely sure. I heard they had to go up north to fight Indians, or maybe they got tired of being soldiers and went looking for gold. You know how things is. So what are you doing up at the fort?
I'm looking for an old friend.
Well, like I says, you ain't gonna find many folk around those parts these days. Those you do find are about as sociable as most reading back to you. I mean, I ain't one to judge a man by the company he keeps, but...
Well, he ain't been friends for a long time.
Are you planning on spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine as cream gravy they are. Not like Thieves' Landing. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hole up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all? Yeah, so it was the marshal who hired me. Lee Johnson, do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guide. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right.
You ain't very talkative, are you?
Nope.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me. There's things you're better off not knowing.
Damn coyotes. What a waste of good meat. Not far now. You'll see the fort when you get to the top of this hill. Gee-up.
Whoa.
Listen, mister. This here is what's left of Fort Mercy. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
Bill! Bill, I've come for you! Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me? You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge! No more Dutch! And no more you. Implores. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well?
Oh. Poor John.
Well, you're alive.
So it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarland. Miss Bonnie McFarland.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarland. I don't know.
Huh. So what were you doing?
Was trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later? Help me patrol the perimeter. You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you for saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.